Hello all, Havoc here. Let's get ready to play some Space Engineers. Okay, so in our last episode, we were working on our new mobile base, and I think I've come a long way. Oh, some motors had dropped. Inventory's full. So right now I'm getting ready to power it up. So the reactors are done. This monstrosity is gone. So we got oxygen tanks here, hydrogen tanks there. Disregard the mislabeling. That in turn has been fired. I added, I was reading your guys' comments and you guys said storage might be an issue, so I added another medium cargo container, and it's piped in. Everything seems to work. Well, we'll find out here in a second. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw in some uranium. And so sound like all three turned on. I heard 3 clicks. Alright, cool. So all 3 reactors are kicking away. All the thrusters are grouped and turned off right now. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pushing forward. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pushing backwards. And we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for left and right. We also added some really cool windows. Actually, I don't think they're cool. I think they're kind of not right. They need to be shaped differently, so I'm going to rearrange these here shortly. And I'm thinking about doing some kind of like landing gear pylons coming out like right here to come out like, I don't know, like so. If it was 3 wide like that, and then like this come down, and then put a couple landing gears on a like a nacelle coming out to the side. Something I'm thinking about. I'm not sure how I want to handle that though. Alright, so yeah, so what we want to do now is we want to load up the containers. And let's see here, containers. So let's go with 2. Does that work? It's refinery 2, great. So hide empty, there we go. Car, there we go. So we want to load up the containers and put a bunch of weight in them, so we can see how well this thing will handle weight. I agree with you guys. I think it's pretty much overkill for vertical thrust, but I want to test it anyway. Because worst case scenario is that this thing's too heavy and it doesn't even get off the ground. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Inventory. Throw everything in here. This will make this a little bit easier. There we go. So getting close. So again, even if we fill up these containers with some of the stuff, we can always harvest more when we get where we're going. The stuff we're taking with us isn't all we're going to have with us. So I plan on finding a more fertile area. We'll be setting up either on or near a lake bed, so we can harvest a little bit easier and get a constant stream of ice. About, I think that one is full actually. Oh, well, yeah, it is. Alright. So you gotta think, this is almost that entire ship, our mobile base that we were building. That's almost the entire thing is being put inside of this one now. So I think we're doing pretty good. Alright, so this will all get refined down, obviously. Whoops, 2, not 3. Yeah. There goes her refinery. So inventory, good. Oh, we don't have a grinder. So inventory. Oh, let's grab the detector component. Oh, it's in the other container. Let's grab all those. All those, and as many of those we can carry. And a few of you had even pointed out that like we have like the refinery, the assemblers, and even the cargo seat has storage. So I mean, we got room. And display, small tubes. I don't think we grabbed any small tubes. Okay. Lost of those. Girders, construction components. Construction components take a while to build, so I guess those are kind of important to bring. So wow, we got a lot of room to go. Inventory. Alright. Cargo 2. Getting there. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to take out that container. We'll put it in there. Inventory. Okay. Let's see, which one of you guys is the lightest? 72,000. Oh, we're going to go with you. So we're going to empty this one, and then, well, we won't be able to get all of it in here, will we? So let's see, inventory, cargo. Alright, that's pretty close. So let's see how it does. Of how I can't walk onto that. That's hilarious. Alright, so let's throw some lights down. I still didn't grab those motors, jeez. Oh, it's one motor, nice. Inventory, construction component. Sun's starting to come up, that's pretty cool, that'll help us. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo, where is it? There it is. Oh wait, no power. Ha! Oh hey, let's put it on the ship. There we go. That'll help. What? More stuff just lying around. By the time we get these lights put on here, the sun will be up. Alright, so let's see what we got. So all these. I cannot type. Exterior lights. Radius, fall off, intensity, a lot. And how's that look? Nowhere near better. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut here and come back when the sun comes up so we can actually see what's going on. So see you on the other side of the cut. Okay, so here we go. Sun's coming up. And I think we're gonna be ready to do this. So let's turn all our thrusters on and hope it doesn't blow up. Alright, so 18% use just by turning our thrusters on. So gonna tap the spacebar and see what happens. Oh, fantastic. We have stable flight. Alright, so let's go ahead and roll it around and take it over and park it. About here. So what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to bring it down and put landing gear on it. And then climb back in and wow, that thing is stable. I'm surprised actually. So G, landing gear. And I don't have any components on me. You can construct components, alright. Can we reach? Yes, we can. So let's grab U. Let's see here. I think it needs some of those, some of those. I can't remember what else. Large tubes, okay. Alright, so let's throw some landing gear on here before it decides to not stay stable in the air anymore. Run to the other side. Alright, so that's this part of it. So officially be able to land, that makes me feel better. But I don't know if you guys saw, but there's only 24 hours of fuel. So that's not going to be enough for us to get where we want to go. At least I don't think so. It might be. Alright, so it's not bad. I mean, it's overall, it's a pretty stable ship. That's exactly what I was after. And as long as it's got uranium, which we happen to have just enough of, so 15 hours, 23 hours, okay. It's not too bad. So let's go back out. I agree, it is an excessive amount of thrusters, but we're stable. I don't know if that's entirely a feasible answer, but it appears that way. So And we got everything we need to build a base. So, alright. So now we got to fit it with a few more necessities, like we need an antenna, we need ore detector, we need a few more of the more critical items. Let's see, can we put 4? Does this work? Yes, perfect. So obviously I'm going to want to find some more uranium so we can really get this this ball rolling. And so I think this is going to be the vessel we'll head north in to start up with base 2. And I'm really satisfied with the way that flew. Again, I know it's overkill on the downward thrust, but yeah, I think it'll do. Actually, you know what? Let's take these off. I'm gonna take these off and see how it handles that. Slim this profile down a little bit, but it'll also reduce our power consumption. So T Park 9V. It dropped it almost 2%, so all right. So we'll go with that. I think that'll do the job. So I got the top section to finish up. You guys notice it's still open, kind of rough. I'm going to leave it like that for now because, like I said, I still got like an antenna to fit, an ore detector to fit. I'm going to try to use some way of docking the large ship ore detector on here, which I think is going to be kind of ridiculous looking. I might put it like out the front or something, but yeah, something. Try to get it figured out. The large ore detector will scan much further and stuff like that, so that's why we want to do that. But overall, I think this is a successful build finally. Maybe we can get one on the scoreboard for us. So I know it's what was the score? 2-0, Planet 2, Havoc 0. So all right, so this is coming along. Our next episode, this will be finished, and we'll get it loaded up and actually headed towards setup, or where we're going to be settling in for moon base or Havoc base 2 to head towards a moon base. And I got some ideas on how we want to do with that. And then once we actually reach moon base 3 or Havoc base 3, we're going to kick off season 3. Yeah, we'll move on from there. And then once we harvest, we can season 3 is going to be about survivability on the moon and making return trips back and forth between the planet and the moon. And once we get that conquered, then we're going to set out for another planet. And once we reach that other planet successfully, we will be kicking off season 4. So that's kind of our itinerary for how we plan on getting this mapped out. So, awesome. This is Havoc. Have fun. Keep gaming.